And our list of ingredients for our two-parter is, for Sunday dinner, is of course a whole roaster chicken. It's a big one too, it's about 7.5 pounds. We have, to go underneath it, we have 3 carrots, 6 potatoes, and that varies in size, so that'll vary in quantity. A sprig of rosemary for the cavity, along with a little butter. A couple of onions for underneath. 3 cloves of garlic, whole, for underneath. And we're also going to have fresh wax beans off the farm yesterday. Okay, we're about 20 minutes in, and we're starting on my little gut juice, I guess you could call it, or for lack of a better term. Really the insides, some of the bones, the neck, and the organs, and I do it with herbs, and I just kind of let it simmer for 20-30 minutes, and then I reduce it a little bit, and I just use it to add to the pan drippings, if there is any. I'm going to do some fresh rosemary. I'm going to add a little sage. It varies each time, depending upon my mood. Some thyme, salt and pepper, and water. So we just basically tear the end off of this. And all the goodness is inside there. And then we're going to put water in it, and we're going to clean this schmutz on our hands. We're going to add some water to this. Rosemary goes in, it goes on high, and we're going to throw some, what the hell is this, sage, a little sageiness. I like sage stuffing, I like sage sausage, I like sage, period. Thyme, which I've used extensively while I've been here, and some salt and pepper. All this is being thrown away except for the liquid, so we ain't being fancy. Ladies and germs, and children of all ages. So, bring it to a boil, simmer it 20 minutes, half an hour, whatever strokes your chicken, and strain it, and then we just set it aside in the fridge when it cools down a little bit, and that's about it. And yes, I'm washing my hands every time. By the way, I do make notes. I haven't shown them to you yet, but if you can make this out, you're a better person than I am. That's my handwriting, and it sucks as well as my knife skills, but it gives me a gist of what I should be doing and things like that. It's kind of working. Okay, it's come to a boil. I turned it down to low, and now we're just getting the this proteinaceous scum up here. Don't you ever call me that again. Anyway, I've decided to have a Manhattan in the middle of this too. So, I used to drink those when I was in my 20s, which is way further back than I wish to remember now. Used to drink them with Southern Comfort, and realized I really don't like Southern Comfort. So this is standard Manhattan. 2-to-1 ratio of rye to sweet vermouth. Sweet vermouth is the red stuff. Dry vermouth that you use in martinis is the clear stuff. So, cheers. And okay, here we go. We're at 9 minutes, 10 minutes early. However, it's looking really brownish. So we're going to check temperatures and see how we are. Lots of nice juicy juice to make gravy with. Get all those nice veggies all good and yummy. You're talking like a goddamn child. Looking for 165, 176. That's good. Check thigh. We are done, children. So, turn that bad boy off. Bring over the resting tray. We're going to rest for at least 15 minutes. Let's turn this bad boy around a little bit. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Drop all that stuff in there where it belongs. There we go. So, veggies, looking awesomeness. Loosely cover our chicken. For the rest, and move it out of the other way. Let's take a look at these guys. Damn. Damn, that looks good, doesn't it? Couple of fat globulolos in there. Not many. Which is good. Let's pour that into a measuring cup. And let's see if we can get some of that fat out. We don't want all the fat out. We do want some fat. Because why? Because fat is flavor, right? Remember that. Fat is flavor. Look at this awesomeness incarnate. Let me tell you what. I'm going to put that back in here a little bit. Well, the temperature's going down and see what we got. We got a little bit of fat. We're going to try to pour some of that off. Keep some of it. We got some nice juicy. I don't know. It's turn this way. I don't know if you can see that well enough. Got a little more than a 1/4 inch of fat. Let me see. Hang on. Okay. Problem with, I'm running the viewing program on a Mac, on an iPad, and unlike the Android version, this doesn't show me what it's recording, it just tells me it is. I think I'm doing something wrong, but I can't find it. So I can't see what's going on, so I got to stop to readjust the camera when I move it. So, a little easy pour here. A little greasy grease. As I said, we want a lot of it, not all of it. Down by a little more than half. Okay, that aside, the towel. All right, so I'm going to put you on pause for a second. I'm going to check on something. So we're putting the wax beans on to go. A little bit of salt with that. I like to season my water. Find the lid. Oh, I think that's right. Yeah, this. All right, we got the lid going. Let's pull the veggies back out. Let's put on the other mitt thingamajig. Let's start making gravy. Root vegetable goodness. Turnip or rutabaga wouldn't have been bad in there. Parsnip. Should have gotten that, didn't think about it. Story of my life. Okay, so we're going to pour our pan drippings with a little bit of fat in there. Move that out of the way. We're going to turn our wax beans on also. Take this little potato trying to sneak away and put it back over here. We're going to turn this bad boy on high and get it moving. We're going to take some of this, a couple of tablespoons, 2 or 3 tablespoons of this into our slurry, to make our slurry rather than water. Why use water when you can use good stuff, huh? I asked you. I don't expect an answer. I've learned. Those are smoking nicely. Get this moving. I'm going to put some salt in right away because I know it's going to need it anyhow. I'm going to put some pepper in. Pour the rest of this stuff in, minus the stuff on the bottom if we can at all avoid it. And I'm shaking like a leaf, I don't know why. And heat's on, we're moving. Turn my alarm off on my phone. Thank you very much. We got our whiskadoodle here. This is probably hot. Yes, it was. I really don't like those things, but that's what I got to work with. As I said, we got our wax beans on, we got our vegetables done. We've got pan shaking too. Must be nervous. Steady, friend. Steady. So we just wait for this to come to a boil, and we're going to reduce it a little bit. White wine in there also for flavoring. Shake it again. Just be nervous. Don't be nervous. We're making gravy. These are going to go about 6 minutes. Let's go. I'll bring you back when this is boiling. Okay, we got takeoff here. So we're going to reduce that a little bit. Add a couple ounces of white wine for flavoring. We could have used red wine and deepened the color of this if we wanted to, but I think something like a cab is just too heavy for this, and I don't think it would taste good. Bordelaise for a steak is great because the steak has a hefty flavor behind it. Chicken doesn't have that hefty flavor behind it. So, smell the white wine. Got about medium high. I think we'll give it till the wax beans are ready, and then we'll call it a day, I think, for the slurry in, make ourselves some nice gravy, or rice gravy. Oh, there was no Reason to deglaze this pan really because the chicken's set up on the veggies. There were some veggie bits in the bottom that I scraped out with the whisk while you were gone. And now we're just kind of going with the flow. 3 minutes. So we'll be back in a few minutes. Sunday dinner. Okay, just about done. About 15 seconds off. This I think needs a little more salt and pepper. Boy, that's good. It just needs a hair. I think I might throw some thyme in there. Turn that off also. And get a little bit more thyme in. Which is about all I got. There we go. And then we're going to thicken the bad boy up. Let's take another taste. Make sure we've done what we're supposed to do. I like the thyme. Little pinch more salt. And then our slurry. Use arrowroot, which is a favorite of Graham Kerr. You could use cornstarch, you can use flour, any of those. I like the cornstarch because it gives a little glisten. Turn the heat off. Drain our beans. Some butter, salt, pepper. Gravy boat. Got a tablespoon of butter on these guys. Salt, pepper.
Do you want the gravy boat done?
You have it. We're going to pour some gravy in here to accompany both our chicken and our root veggies. I always make just a touch more than a good gravy boat. I don't understand why. This is a very light deal. I didn't make it a heavy, thick sauce. I like it when it's more an au jus than a gravy. Just a little body to it. Okay. That's ready. Now we're going to carve the blade. I'm going to bring you over here for this. I gotta put it on pause and see if you get a good view here. All right, here we go. Still a little bit of drippings on the floor. Don't worry, Jade will take care of that. Lost the knife. Here we go. cut through these bands that are holding the legs. This is burning ass hot, of course. Get rid of the legs, because nobody eats them here, so these will be used for snacks for me later. Always have trouble with that joint in there, always. Jade is found down here. Do the wings. You know what I should have done is thrown the wings, cut the wings off and just throw them in with the, when I'm making that little stock thing. That's what I should do in the future. These are just appetizers for me too, so. Come on, you. Doesn't want to come out. Ooh, there it goes. Just ripped the little sucker out. Okay. Now the way I cut these, I don't slice, you know, like that. What I do is remove the breast. Find the breastbone right there. Remove the breast across the top. Damn it. Follow the wishbone down the side, he said. There we go. And just kind of cut across the bottom. And then I cut medallions instead of slices. I think they taste better. And since I'm doing a carving, that's all that matters. Okay, can you give me a large dish, please? The skin is crispy, crispy, crunchy, as I hoped it would be. Medallions. Damn. One thing I don't have is chef hands. Take that away. That's all white meat. And that's good. And we're going to put that on there.
All right, I got it. His juice is on the counter, but
And I'll cut more if we need it. Voila. Sunday dinner with chicken, waxed beans, root veggies, and gravy. Thanks for stopping by. This may just be a one-parter. It seemed a little shorter than what I thought it was going to be. So we'll see you next time. Take care.